please, young people, if I have any young people listening in today, in celebration of National Mentoring Month, we will be speaking with one of our community partners, MentorHub. And I'm super excited because this makes mentoring possible during the pandemic for our organization since we have moved 100% online. And I want to introduce this new technology to our families as you are considering if you would like to join us this year as one of the ways that we plan on implementing our mentoring services. So I have Harrison and Jeremy with me representing MentorHub. So glad to have you. If you just tell us a little bit about who you are and your background before we talk about MentorHub.
Of course. Thank you so much, Precious. It's great to see all of you this evening. My name's Harrison Haygood. I'm the Director of Partnerships as well as Business Development for MentorHub. And I'm really excited to show you all what we've been working on. I'll turn it over to my colleague, Jeremy, to give a little introduction and background on MentorHub.
Hi, everyone, and thanks for having us, Precious. So my name is Jeremy, and I'm the head of product for MentorHub. So I'll talk a little bit about what MentorHub is and how it can potentially be helpful to people, especially during the current times. So MentorHub is a mobile application that came out of some thinking that Dr. Jean Rhodes out of UMass Boston did. And so she's a professor of psychology. She's an expert in the field of mentoring. And over many decades of research, kind of has had a few different innovative thoughts, especially this one about how targeted interventions can be really helpful to people in mentoring programs. So in mentoring programs, you already know that you form excellent supportive relationships, but sometimes it can be useful to have additional tools to focus on certain challenges that mentees might have. And so Dr. Rhodes observed that there are a lot of great interventions out there that are really useful to help people with kind of holistic wellness and maybe specific challenges around sadness, anxiety, potentially even educational outcomes and things like that. And when I say interventions, that really just means any kind of programming or curriculum that can help with any of the challenges that I just mentioned. And especially over the last 5 and 10 years, there's been a real boom of mobile health apps that can help with all of these things. So you can think about an app like, for example, Headspace, which is a mindfulness and meditation app that can really help improve health in a variety of ways. So mindfulness has been shown to reduce depression, reduce anxiety, and things like that. In a lot of the studies that have shown some of those outcomes, one thing is that you have to really consistently use the apps for them to be effective. And so that's one of the big challenges with mobile health interventions. And this is sort of a well-known issue in the field. Even with the best apps, people often struggle to kind of maintain those habits. And so that's where MentorHub comes in. And that's where Dr. Rhodes' innovation is really helpful. And so what MentorHub actually does is it uses a concept called supportive accountability to make sure that people have a higher chance of actually sticking with some of these mobile health apps and actually sort of improve on the outcomes that they're intending to improve. And it does that by linking a mentor and a mentee using a mobile platform where the mentor can actually see the mentee's activity in one of these apps. We can do this actually with several apps, but you can sort of choose one, you can use multiple, but through basically sharing of data, we're able to track the amount of usage that a mentee uses in those apps. In addition, MentorHub is a messaging platform, it's a video platform, and you'll actually be able to see a few of those specific features in a video that we have queued up that we can show you here in just a second. So I think we can get started with that, and then we can talk a little bit more about how we plan to use it.
Sure, thank you. I am a huge supporter of Dr. Jean Rhodes, so thank you for telling us more about the innovation and the person behind it. Seems like we don't have audio for some reason. So let's come out and try to go back in. See if we can get this working for us here. Sorry.
Evidence-based interventions that work through technology, and that they're most effective with a little support. We're aiming to achieve this by partnering with best-in-class third-party apps that provide interventions in mental health, education, and more. Using the existing framework of a supportive mentoring relationship, MentorHub can help facilitate positive change for young people everywhere. We're going to start by taking you through the mentee experience. Start by logging in with your phone number. We'll send you a one-time password to log in, so you'll never have to remember one. Once you're logged in, you'll be prompted to take your baseline assessment, customized by your organization. Organizations can decide how frequently this assessment occurs, ranging from weekly all the way up to every 6 months. Next, you'll take the mood ring. The mood ring was designed to capture a weekly snapshot of how you're feeling about several challenges in your life. You can slide from left to right in each category to indicate how much that challenge is bothering you this week. You can earn points in MentorHub by completing your mood ring and using partner apps. After completing the mood ring, our built-in algorithm will suggest an app to you based on your responses. For example, Super Better can help you build resilience and stay positive through difficult situations. Your dashboard gives you a quick overview of your relationship with your mentor. See the breakdown of your mood ring and points here. You can choose to sort these visualizations by monthly, weekly, or latest. The mood ring tab provides an in-depth view of each category we ask about over time, so you and your mentor can view how these change. Messaging is built into MentorHub. You can catch up, talk about any goals or challenges you have, and more. If you ever feel uncomfortable in a conversation, we've built in the option to flag it, pausing your chat. You can always unflag it after if this was a mistake. Finally, the More tab features information about the app, resources, and your mentee profile. Here you can see badges you've earned and badges still to earn. The Mentor app is a lot like the Mentee app. It's designed to give you insight and transparency into your mentee's activity, giving you the tools to provide supportive accountability. Log in the same way you would for the Mentee app, and you'll see your dashboard right away. View message engagement statistics and an overview of your mentee or mentees. You'll be able to quickly see their last activity date from here. If you have multiple mentees, the Mentee tab will give you an overview of all their top challenges. You can also receive your one-time password via email. Click on a mentee to see their profile. You can see their mood ring responses, app usage, and badge progress in this tab. Use MentorHub's chat to communicate with mentees and program staff. You can also use the chat to remind your mentee to track their mood ring progress. If they haven't completed it in more than 7 days, MentorHub will prompt you to send them a quick nudge so they stay on track. Thank you so much for your interest in MentorHub, and we hope that we can work with you soon.
Awesome.
All right, so hopefully that gives you a better sense. Oh, sorry, Harrison, of what MentorHub looks like. I'm going to turn it over to Harrison now, so he can tell you a little bit more about how participating in MentorHub will look and what that will involve.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Jeremy. So we're so excited that all of you are going to be part of the MentorHub community and be part of our first pilot. Our first pilot has really been started over these past 6 months when we launched MentorHub back in July and August. And what we have been doing is working with programs like yours to really collaborate and better understand how we can not only make the most impact in your community, but also how we can improve the product. This is a really exciting opportunity because we will be launching the product more widely in the spring of 2021, but we have chosen a select number of programs to really participate in this first round. And what that will look like for you all is a really hands-on experience with Jeremy and I and a group of our colleagues who are ranging from professionals who have had over 30 years experience in the mentoring world, as well as postdoctoral students focused on the art of supportive accountability and intergenerational relationships. And we're really excited to be able to provide you all with our expertise on a really kind of detailed and in-depth level. So on a weekly basis, we'll offer the opportunity to connect with us, talk about how things are going, what can be improved, what's working, what's not. We'll also offer the opportunity to provide your feedback either over quick emails or surveys, or by simply sending us a note. And we're really excited about this 2 to 3 month pilot period. And then, as I mentioned, we'll be launching in the spring of 2021 with your help and your collaboration. Just to give you context, we have partnered in this initial stage with programs around the country, including larger programs like Big Brothers Big Sisters of America and Friends of the Children, and also local programs like yours that we're really excited about working with. So I won't talk too much, but we're really excited about working with Precious and the group, and I'll turn it back over to you.
Sure. Well, I'm glad to be in the number. I'm a techie, so I definitely am looking forward to it. I tend to be a trailblazer whenever it comes to something in the technology space. So I'll be honest, I was just glad to find a tool like yours. We were in the middle of building our Shield online community, which will give more of that Facebook kind of interaction. But it was missing some components where our mentors and mentees could stay connected and have a pulse, honestly, on how they are doing. So one of the things that really excites me is the mood ring, and having our young people be able to sort of check in and just tell us how they are doing, which has been something very difficult for us to keep a tab on during the pandemic. So I'm really just excited more for our mentors to have a way to stay connected. And I'm sure that was one of the driving forces for why this tool even exists. So I'll do a little bit of Q&A. And if you're out there listening in, we can bring up some of your questions. So feel free to add your questions in the comment so that we can go ahead and have a little bit of conversation here with Harrison and Jeremy while we have you. One of the things that I do want to ask is sort of just your thoughts on how this tool can further assist our matches, because evidently we don't want to replace the person to person. We're just really in an unfortunate situation where that may be the only way that we can keep in touch on a regular basis. But just what are your thoughts around how this tool will help supplement what we already have planned for our program?
Yeah, absolutely. So we don't see MentorHub as replacing any kind of existing relationship. We really see it as a tool to complement what you're already doing so well. So in this very unfortunate time of COVID, in this very difficult time, we hope that this will give you additional resources to stay in touch, to stay tuned in to your mood, and to connect. And so that's something that we hope to do beyond the end of the pandemic, and that we certainly hope that we can help with now. But this by no means replaces a face-to-face relationship. It just reinforces and makes more robust a relationship that already exists.
Yeah, I could definitely agree with you on that. For me, I feel like this should help our mentors be able to at least keep some sort of contact until we're able to get back to a place where we can meet in person. So hopefully the numbers will go down soon so that that is actually possible. But what really excites me more than anything is knowing that we can have this in our toolbox in addition to all the many things that we already have underway. The additions will actually strengthen what we can do as a mentoring organization. So before COVID, this has stretched our imaginations and our creativity so that we can provide even more to our mentors and our mentees to strengthen their relationship, which is awesome, because we know that mentoring goes through 4 stages anyway, and that is mainly about developing relationships. So this is something that can help us navigate through what normally would happen as we do that. So it's really, really nice. We plan on having an incentive program as well. So we are looking also for this to be a tool that increases our engagement. So the anticipation is very high for me. All right. So what would our families need in order to take advantage of the tool? It's a mobile application. Can you walk us through? We did see through the video that it's very easy to log in, but what does a person need on their device?
Yeah, so to use MentorHub, you need the MentorHub mobile app. And we've actually recently added a web dashboard version of the app as well. So mentees will be able to log in on any dashboard that has internet connection. This is something that we hope will be accessible in a variety of different ways. I talked a little bit about some of the partner apps that are available through the MentorHub platform that you can use and track. Those will also need to be downloaded, but that's completely optional. And at its core, MentorHub is really about facilitating and increasing the connectivity of a relationship. So at the bare minimum, you need the MentorHub app or access to a computer that will let you log into MentorHub. But that's about it. And then there's some optional add-ons.
All right, great. And I know you sort of blew by the fact that there are optional add-ons, but the optional add-ons do focus on social and emotional health, which is really important as well. So, you know, if our young people don't have access to a therapist or a counselor, they can at least check in on their mood and just make sure that they are doing something constructive, so to speak. You have Duolingo on there. What else do you have?
Yeah, so we also are partnering. Sorry, we're also partnering with Headspace, and I don't know if anyone else is hearing this feedback. I'm getting a little bit, but hopefully that's not coming through for users. But yeah, we partner with Headspace, and we partner with an app called Super Better, which is all about kind of skill building, resilience, taking on little tasks to then turn them into bigger goals. And Khan Academy as well, which many of you may have heard of, and then a suite of apps that is called the IntelliCare Suite. And these are apps that use cognitive behavioral techniques to specifically address anxiety and depression. And they're really great. And they're a bunch of different specific apps that can target little more kind of specific elements of each of those pieces and challenges that you might be experiencing. So we've got a catalog that we're really excited about, and we're looking to expand it all the time. So yeah, these are apps that with consistent use can really improve holistic health and can help you with specific challenges.
Great, awesome. Looking forward to it. I think, honestly, we may have covered what I have here. Let me check and see if anything is coming through our Facebook channels, any questions there, because I hate to leave any questions out. I don't think I see any coming in. So do you have anything else that you would like to share with us? This is a short live, but very informative and definitely something that I look forward to sharing with my mentoring staff and with my parents. We're getting ready to launch on February 6th. We begin our programs. And I just wanted to come online and share this wonderful opportunity that is available to all of our families. It's exclusive, so that's really nice. I love piloting this type of thing because you have the opportunity to also improve what we can do through this new tool. So I'm definitely excited, and I just wanted to ask if you have anything else that you would like to share before we close out.
I don't think I have anything else too specific, but I want to say thank you again for giving us the opportunity to come on and talk a little bit about MentorHub. And we're really excited for everyone to test it out and to be early adopters and give us feedback, because we're always looking to improve the product and make it even more useful for mentoring programs and individuals. So thank you again, and it was a pleasure to be here.
Awesome. Thank you. Harrison, you have anything for us?
Just ditto to Jeremy. Thank you all so much. We really wouldn't be here without you all and the potential impact that we can have by collaborating with your community. So we're here for you, and we're really excited to get started in February.
All right, great. Well, if anyone is listening and you want to join our program, please go to www.shieldmentor.org/SSLA. Join our Shield Saturday Leadership Academy, and we'll get you paired up with the mentor as soon as possible. I am just thrilled about what we have to offer, and thank you again, Harrison and Jeremy. I look forward to this partnership and what we can make possible.